Here it comes from the 444RR Studios in Maryland. It's The Talk Is Right, the only UCast with game shows, magic, and more. And now, here's the star of The Talk Is Right, 444RR.
All right, everybody, it is August 16th, 2013, and it's time for the next episode of The Talk Is Right. I probably should have just went like this because I have the logo up here now. It's pretty cool, having it in blue price down font. I wanted to have the actual logo stuck up on the wall, but it was kind of hard to see, so I decided to do the blue price down font. And also, it's kind of an homage to Chris Ballinger because when he does his weekly recap show, he has the words weekly recap written in blue paint splotches, so I decided to do that. Okay, it is August 16th, so before we get into The Talk Is Right, I want to talk about this news story that I heard the other day. And it's kind of an interesting one. I heard this on my local news. A piano falls down a mine shaft and kills a worker. That's very sad. Sources say the last noise they heard was A-flat minor. All right, the reason why I told that terrible joke was because August 16th is International Tell a Joke Day. If you didn't know that, I heard that on the radio today, actually. So if you're watching this on International Tell a Joke Day, tell a joke. All right, I have another joke I like too, so I'm going to do another one here. Here is the next joke. What do you call a doe with no eyes? No idea. And what do you call a doe with no eyes and no legs? Still no idea. Da-da-da. I need somebody with a rim shot over in the corner, like Johnny Carson or something like that. All right, so let's get into the... before we get into our first bit of game show news, I want to say a special shout-out to our wonderful announcer, the Zachman18. His birthday is this Sunday, August 18th. So if you are watching this, go to Zach's channel and leave him a special birthday wish. To our wonderful announcer, the Zachman18, who should be getting paid to do all the wacky things we make him do on this show. Happy birthday, Zach. Hope it's a good one. You get lots of presents and eat a big piece of cake. All right, so now we're going to get started with our first bit of game show news, and it comes out of GSN. Now, we have no Price is Right news this week, actually, which is kind of odd. Normally, we have some Price is Right news to talk about, but not this week. So GSN launches on-demand service. Yes, this is pretty exciting. GSN is finally getting into the video on-demand game with the announcement of GSN On Demand VUB Quality. The largest global provider of multi-platform video services announced the deal. The service launched on August 15th. GSN On Demand will feature classic library titles as well as original programming. So check around to see if you get it and what titles you can find. GSN enjoys an audience that is highly engaged. A recent Magad survey showed that our average viewer spends 11 hours a week watching the network. So we've been looking at video on demand as a way to extend our reach for some time, end quote, said Dale Hopkins, Executive Vice President Distribution of GSN. And he also has this to say, quote, working with VIB Quality allows us to extend our brand promise so fans can watch it anytime on any device, end quote. So, kind of cool. GSN's finally getting onto VOD, video on demand, so that's very, very exciting for GSN. All right, speaking of GSN, GSN has ordered a brand new quiz show called Mind of a Man. Fresh off the success of The Chase, GSN has ordered yet another quiz show. The network has picked up 40 episodes of Mind of a Man from Never Nomated Productions. Mark Corin, who previously produced the network's 2003 game show Cram and 2004 sports game Extreme Dodgeball, will serve as producer. Each episode sees two women, along with the help of a celebrity panel, figuring out the answers to survey questions previously given to a group of 100 men. The series will bow late 2013, so you'll see that late 2013, probably close to Christmas time. So that's kind of exciting. So that's kind of really, really exciting. All right, so good for GSN. They're picking up another game show. And also, we still need to find out about that new church-based dating game show. If you haven't known about that, that was announced at the last episode of American Bible Challenge. They were looking for churches to be in this kind of dating game show for churches. So no more information about that yet. But you could have. I think casting is closed to that, but you could have submit your church for that. So all right. And if you haven't heard, the Million Second Quiz is that new game show coming in September. Now they've launched the app. Your chance to enter the Hourglass in New York City and play for up to $10 million on NBC's The Million Second Quiz is coming soon. You can go to casting sessions to get in early. Another way, though, is playing the app against strangers, friends, and family to score high and show why you deserve to play NBC. NBC has officially launched the app. The free iOS game pits you against someone else in 10-question bouts. Questions increase in point value as the game goes on. The highest total will sit in the virtual money chair. On the show, the chair is worth $10 a second potentially. Here, though, hold on to it for as long as you can and score the highest total possible. If you're one of the best, you may be sent to New York City to compete for one of the biggest prizes in game show history. And you can download the app from the iOS store. NBC has also drastically overhauled the Million Second Quiz's website and given it a much cleaner look, giving you an idea of what's to come for the show. So you can go to the Million Second Quiz on NBC's website. I'm kind of really excited for this because no game show has given away $10 million before. So this should be very, very exciting, and I cannot wait for that. All right, so next we have Patty Roberts. Now you may be wondering, who's this guy? Well, Patty Roberts is a game show's newest jackpot winner. There's nothing better than a game show jackpot win, and that was proven yet again on August 12th on Channel 4's, which is the UK, Deal or No Deal. For the 6th time in 8 years, the confetti fell. Patty Roberts, an 18-year-old sandwich shop assistant from Wagon, which is the little town in the UK, became Deal or No Deal's first male 250-pound winner. Though the other winners have been around the same age, Patty is the first guy to do it. His board left him in the advantageous position of 75,000 pounds and 250,000 pounds. He quickly turned down a 140,000-pound offer, one of the biggest no deals ever, and opened his box to reveal the 250,000-pound stamp. Again, while many men have tried, only Patty got lucky in the 50-50 final round and had the jackpot sitting in front of him. So congratulations to Patty Roberts, Patty, P-A-D-D-Y, for winning 250,000 pounds on Deal or No Deal. You can check that out. The title of the video is Deal or No Deal. Patty, P-A-D-D-Y, wins 250,000 pounds. All right, you can probably just type in Deal or No Deal UK male winner, and I'm sure that will pop right up. All right, and the final little bit of game show news. This actually is going to be a quick episode, or quick talk is right today, because I don't have much to report on this week. Because we'll get to the magic segment in a minute. All right, so this week for our last little bit of game show news, the popular hub game show, Family Game Night, hosted by Emmy Award-winning Todd Newton, who I've met when I was on TPIR Live, Price Right Live. I got to meet him. Very cool guy, and I got to play Punch Bunch. Enough about that. Todd Newton's a very cool guy. The Emmy Award-winning Todd Newton returns as host of Family Game Night for an all-new season this Sunday, August 18th, on Zach's birthday. The game invites families to play giant versions of various Hasbro properties for a chance to win cash, prizes, and maybe a brand new car. In addition to the current rotating set of games, including Battleship, Connect 4 Basketball, Simon Flash, Sorry, Operation, and Bop It Boptagon, 4 new games are being added to the rotation. The lineup adds the games Jenga, Barrel of Monkeys, Monopoly Remix, and Yahtzee. So you can go to YouTube and go to the Hub's YouTube channel, and you can see the promo for Family Game Night. And I believe there's also pictures on the Hub's website, I believe, of the new games, Yahtzee, Monopoly Remix, Barrel of Monkeys, and Jenga. So it's going to be very, very exciting. I love Todd Newton. I think he's a great game show host. Whatever he hosts, I think he's phenomenal. So it's glad to see that the game show's coming back. Todd Newton's coming back, and they're back for a 5th season. Actually, no, 4th season. Sorry, 4th season. I think. Yeah, 4th season. I'm trying to remember what the season was. I think it's the 4th one. So congrats to Todd Newton. I've always loved him, and I've always said he should have taken over the Price is Right hosting gig when Bob left. He was the obvious choice, but I'm not going to get into that on this episode of The Talk is Right. But congratulations to Todd Newton for Family Game Night coming back. And they've also updated the Family Game Night logo. You can see that down in the promo video when you go to look at the promo video. Okay, so now that's it for the game show news. I have 2 pieces of Magic news. Then we're going to end The Talk is Right. There ain't much to report on this week. All right, so 2 Magic bulletins here coming out of the Magic world. There is my note cards. Okay, the first one is there is actually Now You See Me, which is that magician heist movie where 4 famous magicians rob banks during their magic shows. And earlier this week, there actually been reported that Lionsgate will be making a sequel to Now You See Me. Although no announcements have been made about any talent that will be attached to the project or storylines, there will be a sequel to Now You See Me according to Lionsgate. So very exciting. I'm actually upset because I haven't seen the movie yet, and I really want to see Now You See Me. I haven't seen it yet, but I want to see it, and I actually should go get it when it comes out on DVD. And also, I want to see Burt Wonderstone. I didn't get a chance to see that either, so I'm very upset about that. All right, and finally, our last little bit of news is the grim fate of brick-and-mortar magic shops have been a popular topic the past few years in the magic community. I shouldn't say the grim fate. Yes, some have been closing, but as Chris Ballinger said last week in the weekly recap, when he answered my brick-and-mortar magic shop question, he doesn't think they're going to be extinct, but they're not going to go off the endangered species list. So anyways, the grim fate of the brick-and-mortar magic shops have been a popular topic over the past few years. We just got some news that happened a little bit ago. After David Schneider's ABC Magic and Mount Clemens lost one building, it has not only managed to stay open, but expand. Only about a block away from the original store, the new ABC Magic celebrated a grand reopening last week by hosting a family-oriented fun festival. And you can visit their shop online at abcmagicshop.com. So that's pretty exciting. So congratulations that a magic shop is expanding. And as I've told you before, that is my goal when I finish college, is to hopefully run my own brick-and-mortar magic shop this week. So this week, to run my own brick-and-mortar magic shop. That is kind of my... That is kind of my goal to, yes. Oh, and one other little bit of news, too. Now You See Me makes dollars appear overseas. According to a source online, they say that the film is grossing over $115 million domestically. So that's another thing about the Now You See Me. That's one of the reasons why it did really well here in America, and it also has done really well overseas. So they want to bring it back for a sequel. All right, so, and by the way, Now You See Me will appear on DVD September 3rd. All right, so that is the Talk is Right for this week. I'm sorry it is very, very short, but there ain't much to report on. I do want to also remind you guys one more time, the ZachMan18's birthday is August 18th, so go wish him a happy birthday. Zach, have a happy birthday to you. Hope you, again, get a lot of cake and presents and all that great stuff, and be on the lookout on my channel because there'll be a special birthday video for the ZachMan18 on Sunday. More to come on that. You'll see what happens on Sunday with that. All right, thanks guys for watching The Talk is Right. And next week there will, I'm planning on there to be a Talk is Right. I am going to the beach next week. I'll be going Friday, Saturday, Sunday, coming back Monday. So I might film one on Thursday. I don't know because I just found out that I'm going to have to work Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So I might be really burned out. So if there's no Talk is Right next week, don't be like, Bob, you're not going to stop doing them again. No, just for the 1 week I might stop doing it. But there might be a special one uploaded on Thursday. Who knows? I might make one if I feel like it. But if not, it will return the following week. All right, everybody, that's it for The Talk is Right this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am 444RR reminding you to help control the YouTube content and always flag inappropriate material. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
This is the ZachMan18 speaking for The Talk is Right, a 444RR production.